Welcome back to Movie Reviewed Official, the place where fairy tales go to get a reality check. Today, we're diving deep into the fantastical and twisted universe of Tale of Tales. This movie has everything: kings, queens, sea monsters, and more dysfunctional family drama than a reality TV show reunion. So, sit back, grab some popcorn, and let's get into it. Spoiler alert. Don't expect a happy ending. Our tale unfolds across 3 neighboring kingdoms, each ruled by its own set of charmingly flawed monarchs. First up, we've got the Kingdom of Longtrellies, where Queen Salma Hayek is not so patiently awaiting her one true wish, to have a child. But hey, instead of, normal options like adoption or therapy, she decides to dive straight into the deep end of dark magic. Because when it comes to parenting, nothing says, "good mom," like a little bit of necromancy, right? They ask a creepy sorcerer who promises them a miracle. For a price, kill a sea monster, cook its heart, and have the queen eat it. Easy peasy, no weird side effects at all. Spoiler alert. That's a lie. The king bravely dives underwater, slays the beast, and a loyal virgin servant cooks the heart while holding her breath. One monster heart meal later, the queen gives birth to a son. But here's the kicker: on the exact same night, the cook's servant also gives birth to a son who looks exactly like the prince. It's like a medieval version of Parent Trap, except there's no Lindsay Lohan and way more royal weirdness. As the 2 look-alike sons, Elias the prince and Jonah the servant's son, grow, they become inseparable, but the queen is not having it. She wants her kid to hang out with a better class of friends, like noblemen or, people who aren't the illegitimate offspring of her personal chef. So she plots to keep them apart, but they share a strange connection that even magic can't break. Now, over in the Second Kingdom of Strongcliff, King Vincent Castle is having a midlife crisis of epic proportions. This dude is living his best life in the worst way possible, chasing women, partying, and generally acting like the medieval rock star he never got to be. One night, he hears a mysterious woman singing and is instantly smitten. Little does he know, the enchanting voice belongs to an elderly peasant woman who, let's just say, isn't exactly in her prime. The king, convinced she's young and beautiful, offers up all his riches for just one night together. The old woman, Dora, who lives with her sister Ima in a rundown shack, decide to play along. Dora, not wanting to miss the chance to taste the high life, tried to trick the king by wrapping herself in layers of cloth and hiding in the shadows with a face only a mother could love. But hey, as they say, love is blind and possibly deaf, and a little desperate in this case. After an awkward night, the king wakes up and kicks Dora out of the castle faster than you can say, regret. But here's the kicker. After a brush with death, Dora is transformed into a young, beautiful supermodel overnight, thanks to some mysterious magic. The king is instantly enamored again, proving that his standards are really more of a suggestion than a rule, and asks for a second chance. Now her sister Ima, still old and unglamorous, becomes jealous and decides she wants a piece of that youthful magic for herself. This leads to a series of poor life choices and a desperate confrontation between the sisters. Meanwhile, over in the Third Kingdom of Highholes, we have a different kind of royal obsession. King Toby Jones has abandoned the age-old duties of ruling in favor of raising a flea. Yep, you heard that right. The king finds a flea, feeds it his own blood, and it grows. This guy's basically Dr. Dolittle but with fleas instead of puppies. Honestly, you've got to admire the king's commitment. He's giving this flea the royal treatment. It's basically the Cinderella story, but instead of a pumpkin turning into a carriage, it's an insect turning into the king's best friend. Riveting. After the flea meets an untimely demise, rest in peace flea, gone but never forgotten, the king decides the best way to find his daughter Violet a husband is by making suitors guess what kind of animal his dead flea skin came from. Yeah, we're not sure if he's going for worst dad of the year, or if he's just playing 4D chess with family dynamics. Anyway, a fearsome ogre wins the contest, and Princess Violet is carted off to a new life in the mountains. She's taken to a remote cave, where the ogre treats her like his latest trophy. But Violet isn't some damsel in distress, she's got a spine of steel. She plans her escape, using wits and a little help to navigate the brutal wilderness and find her way back to civilization. As each kingdom spirals further into chaos, we see enough magic, monsters, and questionable parenting to make anyone second-guess their fairy tale fantasies, especially as our characters' choices start catching up with them. If you're enjoying this wild ride, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more tales that are stranger than fiction. Until next time, remember, don't make deals with sea monsters, don't raise fleas as pets, and definitely don't let creepy old men cook your dinner. Be careful what you wish for, because in this world, wishes come with a hefty price tag.